you should watch your mouth. Bitches is pressed, administer mouth to mouth. You see them stacks? You know what I am about?
With choppers and Harleys and shit. I be Gucci. You wearing the car? Yeah.
Bother me. They see pictures, they say goals. Bitch, I'm who they tryna be. Look, I might just send them some bait. I might just show it to
We're gonna turn the fuck. Hey you guys. Sorry I didn't make any vlogs while we were on our way here. Me and Quay was turning up in the car. But this is going to be like a vlog, a 3-day vlog of the nursing convention because I am in the nursing program. So, stay tuned. So, we just got to the hotel and we're about to do the first round of the NCLEX Bowl. And what an NCLEX Bowl, well, what an NCLEX is it's the board test that we have to take in order to get our license to become a registered nurse. And a bowl is just a competition between other schools. So, that's what we're about to do. We got to do the first round and then the second round later. So, I'm nervous. Hopefully.
Whoops, I'm so sorry.
2?
2 is correct.
So guys, we won the preliminary round. And at 7 o'clock, it'll be the championship round. So hopefully we win again, but I don't know, some competition. Anyway, me and Quay are about to go to the water park for 3 hours. We don't never listen or follow directions. Oh yeah, this is about to be lit. Lazy River. It's lit. Look at all those slides. We about to get it popping, like, y'all don't understand. I love water parks. Look at this big ass green one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So we're back from the water park and we had so much fun. But like, look, we're back like we never left. Like, they would have never even known we went to the water park. But it was so fun. We're going to go back after the championship round. We're going to go back. And this time we're going to be drunk as fuck because they have these big giant drinks, slushy drinks. And they're just going to be so good. It doesn't even look like we were in the pool. It looked like we just was chilling in our room, and now we're about to go back to the bowl, but we were literally just on slides and shit. Like, look at our hair. It's so funny. I'm pissed that we lost. Like, I'm really pissed because I know we had a chance to win. And I'm not pissed that we lost because all of the teams were good teams. I'm pissed at the way we lost. Like,
we weren't a team.
yeah, we weren't. And the judges was on some bullshit. Like, it's just, I'm over it. But now it's time to go back to the water park and turn up. We back. You see these scarves? That mean we about to go under. And we already lit and we're about to get more lit. Fuck with us. Young nurses out here. Tell me why me and Quay are so fucking salty. We thought the water park closed at 10 o'clock. We get here, all the fucking rides are shut down. Closed at 9. I'm pissed, but it's okay because we're coming back on Friday. Like, fuck it. We just gonna come back on Friday. Yo, what's up with that Oreo caramel? Okay guys, so today is the actual nursing convention. This is what I have on. Do a mirror picture like this. Well, this is the little bag they gave us. Whatever. But yeah, these are the pants I have on. And the little shirt or whatever. I got these pants from New York & Company. But today is, the day of all of the networking. We're going to meet a lot of cool nurses in different specialties. And we're going to put our resumes in at a lot of hospitals. And we're just going to learn things. So I'm going to be vlogging. This is going to be an all-day thing until like 10 o'clock. So I'm going to be well until my phone died, like Quay said. But yeah, stay tuned. We are on our way to McDonald's because we're freaking starving and they don't want to feed us. So
Feed ourselves.
yeah, so we're gonna go to McDonald's. It's 8 o'clock and the
In
first
3/4 of a
meeting
mile,
starts.
turn left onto Manor Drive.
Thanks, Siri. Anyway, it's 8 o'clock and the first meeting starts at 8:30. So we'll see how this plays out.
Great positive feedback from her session. She's a
With the
phenomenal
nursing
speaker.
guru.
So without
Got
further
an
ado, I'm
NCLEX
going to turn it over to
guru.
Dr. Masturovich for a wonderful presentation on NCLEX review. Thank you.
Okay, so we are walking in to the actual convention. All of these different tables and nurses. This is going to be interesting. I hope Children's Hospital is here and Jefferson or some hospitals in Philly. I'm so excited.
If they're not guaranteed, but we do offer more assistantships in the fall.
This is like my dream job. I used to always want to work with children. So I'm about to talk to them. So guys, we are back in our room after the exhibit. And there were a lot of different hospitals and universities there. Me and Quay, put the work in. We are interested in Westchester University for the MSN program and the doctorate program, but I think we're going to be more interested to go to Temple because Temple pays for you to go back to school for your doctorate and your master's. And for me, my mom is paying for all of my schooling now. And my mom told me, like, yeah, once you get out of college and you want to go get your doctorates and you want to get your master's, that's on you. So I ain't paying that. I don't want to be having no loans once I graduate. So I think I'm going to look into that. I'm going to look into that. We also looked at Johns Hopkins because I know that's a really, really good one. So, like, oh, yeah, but those are the universities and the, the hospitals that we were looking at. Everybody knows I want to work at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia so much. I either want to be a Peds nurse or an OB nurse, as well as Quay. Quay wants to be a NICU nurse or an OB nurse. And she really got a good connect with UPMC McGee Hospital in Pittsburgh, because my girl's from Pittsburgh, 412. Yes, she really got a good connection with them. I got a really good connection with CHOP. Guys, so these are all of the hospitals and universities I've gotten information and talked to today. And unlike me freshman year when I was just grabbing everything, I only grabbed everything that I was interested in doing. They also had like NCLEX prep classes that I'm interested in taking. He said he hasn't had any of his students, fail the NCLEX after taking it, and it was only $90, so I don't think that's bad at all. And then, of course, all of the amazing pens, and I'm just so happy. I get stuff from Children's Hospital every single year, and I love it, I love it, I love it. I don't know. I'm just very excited. Let's look at Quay's stuff.
I'm still sorting it out, but
Why you didn't give me a basketball?
I thought I gave you one.
Oh, wait, we do. I have another bag full of stuff in my Drexel bag. Ice packs.
Guys, look at these pens.
The pens are so freaking cute. They're
Oh my God,
little
look at their
doctors.
hair.
Little nurses.
Their hair feel like it's like a cloth.
Yarn.
Yeah, like yarn. I said yarn.
I also signed up to start at IUP a blood drive. You can either give bone marrow or stem cells, and it goes strictly to cancer patients. Now, I know IUP does regular blood drives, and it goes to the Red Cross, and God knows what the Red Cross does with the blood that we give them. And I know it's other people too, but I signed Coho up to be like the group that brings this out on campus. So I'm very excited. Yes, Koi says she will be helping too. But I'm very excited to start that on IUP campus. Hopefully I can get that together before I even graduate. The lady seemed like she was really interested in working with me. So, and I gave her all my information. So we'll see. Hopefully you guys sign up. We're really popping young nurses out here. Holler at us.
have to get our doctors.
Yes. Okay, so while I wait for the next business meeting and workshops, I'm going to answer some questions related to nursing and a nursing program that I've been asked several times, or people have come up to me and just were wondering. So, first question. How do you get into the nursing program? I guess every school is different, but for my school, I think you have to have a 3.0.
Yeah, you have to have a 3.0.
At Indiana University of Pennsylvania, you have to have a 3.0 GPA. You have to take anatomy, chemistry 1, and chemistry 2, and you have to get an A through a C. You can't get anything past a 70.
That's with any class.
Yep, and then you have to apply into the nursing program. You have to have a car, and then they'll see from there depending on how many seats it is. Usually if seats are limited, they usually pick the person with the highest GPA or the highest grades in the science classes. You can apply in the fall for IUP. Well, you can apply in the summer for the fall semester, or you can apply in the fall for spring semester. And you can just do that. You can apply in the spring for a summer semester. So like that, personally me, I applied in the spring and I started my nursing classes in the summer. I did not start IUP as a nursing major, but I'm still graduating at the time I need to graduate. So what does it take to be a nurse? You have to be a critical thinker. You have to think critically. You have to think fast. You have to trust yourself and trust your knowledge. Anybody in this world, in my opinion, can be a nurse. You could be whatever you want to be in the world, but you just have to be a very caring individual. You have to be smart. You have to be on your feet, and you have to pay very close attention to everything you do. If you're in it for the money, you're not going to last, because you have to put your all into nursing. And if you're just in it to get that check, it's just not going to be worth it. You're going to hate your job. You're going to hate your life. Like, you should just want to help people. Okay. So, how long do I study? Personally, it depends on the class. It depends on the teacher. It depends on how hard the course is. But usually, if I have an exam, I'll study like a week and a half before the exam every single day for about 4 or 5 hours, I would say. It just depends for me for the class, because if it's a really hard class, I'll study the whole day. And everybody who knows me knows that I'll stay up till like 4 in the morning. Me and Quay will stay up till 4 in the morning to study. So it just all depends. And then everybody's study habits are different. I study with flashcards. I use online flashcards such as Quizlet or Study Blue. And I make the flashcards and I'll just study them like that. Or I'll read the book and go back to the book and make sticky notes and everything like that. But as you study, you shouldn't just be trying to study definition answer, because the 9 times out of 10 at any school that you go to, the exam questions are going to be NCLEX-based questions. And they're going to be testing your knowledge. They're not just going to be, what is this? What is that? It's going to be, a patient came into the emergency department with blah, 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 but blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. what should the nurse do next, or what is the nurse's priority. So it challenges you to think and really use your brain. So I kind of study like that. Practice, practice, practice. I practice problems. I practice questions. That only makes me a better test taker. So that's personally how I study. So next question is, what is the NCLEX? The NCLEX is the big exam that every student nurse has to take once you graduate. You graduate with your BSN, but you are not licensed to practice. And you won't be considered a registered nurse until you take the NCLEX and pass. The NCLEX is about $200 something. I think
close to $300. And the questions, there's about 70 to 200 and something questions.
I think it's like 70 to
247.
247. That sounds right.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like a weird number.
It cuts off.
But it does cut off.
Like
So you can actually take the exam and your computer can cut off at 70 questions. You can either pass or fail. Or you can take the whole exam with, I forget how many, it may be 247 like Quay said. And you'll get every question. You get 6 hours to complete the exam. It is NCLEX, so. Me and Quay didn't take the NCLEX yet, but we graduate in May, and we'll probably be taking it like June-ish. Classes you have to take while you're in nursing school. So, well, you have to take all your regular classes. You have to take like all your science classes. For us, we have to take anatomy, physiology, chemistry 1, chemistry 2, microbiology. And was that it? Those were all the sciences, right?
You said the math, too.
Statistics. Yeah, but those were the science classes, the auto prereqs. When you get into the nursing program, you start out with fundamentals. So that's just basic skills. Like if you were an aide or home health aide or something like that.
Bathing, making bed,
bathing, yeah.
Walking the patient, helping them with canes.
Basic care and like a long-term facility. That's basically what you take. In our school, we take the classes for that and we take the clinical. So while we were taking the classes, we're taking the clinical too. Then you would take health assessments and you would take fundamentals too. After that, we took peds and OB and that nature. And then after that, you move on to adult 1, med surge. I don't think it's called adult 1 in other schools. I don't know, but I know it's med surge, where you're like a basic floor nurse or whatever. And you're just med pass is actually psych and community right now. We just took adult 1 in the summertime. It was awesome for me. It was very hard. It got hard. I was always the type of person that nursing school isn't that bad. It's kind of easy. It was hard. It was hard, but we got through it, and now we're in psych and community. And then next semester, our last semester will be adult 2, critical care, and management, like nursing management. So we heard that was like the hardest. So those are the classes you have to take at IUP to be a nurse and to graduate. So it says, will you have a social life in the nursing program? You will have a social life in a nursing program. A lot of people are really dramatic. Like, you will have a social life. Now, there will be times where you can't go out every weekend. I mean, come on, we have to grow up anyway. You shouldn't want to go out every weekend. But I still hang out with my friends. I still go out to eat, go to the movies, go out with my friends. You just have to know how to manage your time, and you need to know how you are with studying. How long does it take you to study? How fast does it take you to learn material that you're studying? And you would definitely still have a social life. I still go out with my friends all the time. How are clinicals? Quay, you answer that. How are clinicals, Quay?
It depends on your teacher. Clinicals for me are, I don't know, I like clinicals better because you get to practice your skills. Like, you're not just worrying about what's in the books and this and that. So you actually being in a hospital and doing your skills, like things, like you're training to be a nurse.
You're basically doing the nurse role. You even get the chart. For me, clinicals they're not hard because it's clinical is a learning environment, it's a learning experience. Clinicals for me aren't hard at all. I just let my nerves get the best of me sometimes, because you always have your professor hovering over you, making sure that you're doing things right. And Every professor that I've had made me do everything by myself. They didn't do nothing for me. So I was just always very nervous. But once I learned it the one time, I'm the type of person that just every time after that I'm on it and I know it and I mastered it. But clinicals are very good. Like Quay said, is the best learning experience you can ever have because it's a big difference from reading in the book and actually hands-on doing it. Now, the time we have to wake up for clinicals kills me. Like, we have to be at clinicals sometimes 5:30, 6:30, and sometimes you have to travel all the way to Pittsburgh, and I'm in Indiana. Like, you know, it's a long drive. You have to have a car. It's just, like, very tiresome. And clinicals, the least are 8 hours. We're about to start our internships, and they're going to be 12 hours. So, I mean, it's really a good experience. You actually feel like a nurse, especially waking up extra early in the morning and proceeding with the day. But clinical showed me that I'm definitely going to be a night shift nurse because I hate waking up early in the morning. I can stay up late at night, but waking up early in the morning, especially if I don't have my coffee, you don't want to speak to me. I'm not a happy camper. What was your favorite clinical? My favorite clinical was OB rotation at IRMC with Dr. LeBant. She was like a really, really, really great professor. Like I saw a lot, a few births, vaginal, and I saw a C-section. They were really interesting. It was actually my favorite clinical experience. It made me know that labor and delivery or OB in some sort is going to be my specialty. Like that or peds, but I like labor and delivery and everything of that nature. Like anything of a baby being born is the most beautiful thing you could ever see, and the experience was just great for me. So that was my favorite, and I know I'm going to be a labor and delivery nurse. I actually want to be a labor and delivery travel nurse. Quay, what was your favorite clinical experience thus far? Even though we still have 2 more clinicals to take.
My favorite was OB, of course, because of the little baby. I was in a nursery, just, you know, giving them baths, just checking on them.
She loves the
vitals,
babies.
so.
What kind of nurse do you want to be? Well, I just said it. I want to be a labor and delivery travel nurse. Well, actually, I want to graduate and work in Philly for a couple years, labor and delivery nurse, just to get experience. I know they say that you only have to work a year or 2 years to become a travel nurse, but I want to work for a little bit longer than that. I want to work while getting my master's, and probably 3 years work in Philly. And then I want to go off and with my master's and become a travel nurse strictly for labor and delivery for a couple years. I really think I want to do travel nursing because you get to save a lot of your money. They're there to pay for your housing and your food and everything else of that nature. And you get to travel the world. Like, how fun would that be? That's very fun. And you get to just see different things, meet different people, and have different experiences. So I really want to do that. I know I want to travel, and I want to be a nurse, and I want to be a labor and delivery nurse. So why not mix everything into one big bundle of joy? That's what I want to do. And then when I come back, I want to get my doctorates. I really want to get my nurse practitioner, but I also want to get my doctorates. I don't know. I'm crazy. I love school. I'm going to want to keep going back. I want to do that. And I want to work, like when I settle down, like in my 30s, I actually want to work in a clinic for adolescents. So, I don't know. When I get done travel nursing, I might want to come back and work at CHOP because I still want to be a peds nurse. Work at CHOP for a couple years while I'm getting my doctorates. And then I want to work at a clinic strictly for adolescents. I don't know what I want to do there, but I know I want to work with teenagers. So, I don't know. I want to work with teens, kids, moms, babies, all of that. So I don't know what I want to do, but somewhere around there, it's going to work out in some way. I'll figure it out. Yep. So that's basically it. Those were the questions that I usually get asked around campus or my family members or just people. I don't know. I just love nursing. Nursing is my passion. I always want to work in the healthcare field, and I'm glad that I chose this one. So If you guys have any more questions, feel free to comment and ask. I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. I'm not a nurse yet, but I know a lot about nursing and I graduate next semester. So, but yeah, continue watching. We had meetings all day, and I forgot to set my face, so I look like a greasy ass pig. And just like that, we back in the trap, and I don't rap, but I got it like that. Me and Quay about to shoot some oops. It's about to be litty because she don't know I got the fucking bucket. I got the fucking bucket.
Everything I got the stuff. Now get the jacuzzi. Hold on, get the jacuzzi.
Oh shit.
I just like
It's litty.
Yo, it's lit.
We at the fucking bar. I'm fucking Quay trying to get me more drunk.
Like, oh my god, we're lit.
Get on my snap. Oh my god. So we're outside, but we're in the jacuzzi.
Guys, look at our drink.
It's huge.
Oh my god, look at our
It's
drink.
huge. We're already lit, but we're about to get even more.
It's definitely
It's raining and we're outside. I think it's snowing.
No.
Oh shit, fuck. Whatever. Oh, Quay is on my level. Quay on my level. We on Papa Perk now. I'm on another level.
Wash your man, then you should wash your mouth. Bitches is pressed, administer mouth to mouth. Stats, you know what I am about. Champ, bow.
Shit, we're getting food because we're drunk. So guys, sorry that I didn't make a vlog this morning. It was a lot. It was hectic. Me and Quay, where we had to get all our stuff together, and now we're running late for our first meeting. So this is what I got on. Regular didn't meet my face because I didn't have time and I didn't feel like it. But listen to this voice though. Like I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, we're about to be late because we want some McDonald's. Okay guys, so we are leaving. Convention was great. I learned so much and I had so fun. I had so much fun. The NCLEX Bowl, I'm not mad anymore. But yeah, we did have fun. I'm sad that we gotta leave. Kalahari is definitely worth staying at with your families, boyfriend, friends, whatever. It's a good, you know, it's a good place to be. So now me and Quay are about to go back home, and that's it.
Unpack her stuff.
It ain't safe, tell your man pipe up, nigga pipe up. Bands from the safe